So YouTube. So it's been a while since I posted on this page, which doesn't really matter because I only have like maybe like 4 followers. Neither here or there. Anywho, a lot has changed since I last posted. Let's see. When I last posted, I was working as a security officer at a bank while also studying for my bachelor's degree. And now I am a police officer for a local agency that will be unknown. And I also have my bachelor's degree and I start my master's this fall. I'm still in the military, Army Reservist, and also I became a drill sergeant for the Army Reserves. So that's how much has changed in the past 5 years since I posted. What else has changed is I got fat again. How did I get here? Well, last year on the trail for my drill sergeant time at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, I got injured doing what we call the first 100. For those who served in the military or recently served or just joined, you know what the first 100 is. It's a bunch of physical activities that a drill sergeant do in front of the new trainees, and the trainees do it. Well, one of the things is called the sprint, drag, carry. And while performing that exercise, my right knee popped. Not gonna go down the rabbit hole or the explanation of like what happened. Did I go get checked out? Which all those things are a yes to, I did. But they put me on the shelf for half the year. And it took another half of the year to even get back to being able to run again. But long story short is, I ended up gaining 70 pounds during that time since I couldn't do any type of cardio. Couldn't work out as much. The schedule was hectic last year. And yeah, here I am. Not to mention coming back home off of military orders, going back to the civilian life, trying to juggle, the civilian life, trying to reintegrate. All these things are factors, I want to say there are excuses, but some people would say it is, some people would say it's not. I don't know, but if you don't know, which you can go on my Instagram at Covil92, Covil 92, you will see that I used to be, back up. Before 2019, I was over 325 pounds. And then I deployed to Iraq in 2019, March of 2019. And while I was there, I lost a total of 65 pounds. Came home in 2020 and lost an additional 35 pounds. At least I think it was 35 pounds. I don't know. Long story short, I went from being over 325 pounds and I'm cutting all the way down to 215 during COVID. Like I got at my leanest during COVID. And I was able to keep that weight off for a significant amount of time, like over 5 years, almost 5 years. But an injury happened, so now I see when people say when life throws you curveballs, you don't know what to do. Yeah, I was sitting on the shelf like I couldn't train Muay Thai like I wanted to last year due to me being gone and due to Fort Sill not having anything over there, so I couldn't even keep up with my martial arts training. Not to mention my knee, and the most I could do was lift upper body. I will say one thing, I did get significantly strong last year. I wasn't able to hit 4 or 5 yet, but I'm okay with not hitting it. It was just something I was trying to do all last year, but with the price of me gaining weight. So how did I get here? Whenever I wasn't doing anything physical, like due to my job, I would just be at home sleeping and eating because being a drill sergeant took up so much time. You know, you're up at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning some days, and you're not going to bed till like 9 o'clock in the evening, or 2100 for us military folks. But here I am, unapologetically. Right now I'm 283 pounds, last I checked, which was just last week. Right now I'm in the process of moving into my new place, which is empty. Let me show you. It's pretty empty right now, but very spacious. I still got my mattress box and my bed box, whatever. But yeah, here we are. This is an unedited, unfiltered. This is just me just showing my starting point. Like what happened, like what's going on with me because of this week. I can tell you right now that I'm not social. Well, I was never really social to begin with, but I'm really not social now. Like dating is damn near not even in the question, which I used to do a lot of dating, which also I take this as a karma of me getting back out of shape because when I was in shape, like I didn't know how to act. Like took pictures with my shirt off all the time and you couldn't tell me nothing. Even though I'm still socially awkward, but at the point I knew I looked it good. I knew I was handsome at one point, but now, like I don't even try to attempt to start dating just due to me not feeling comfortable about how I'm looking right now. So I'm saying all this to say this. Right now, this is my accountability post. This is post number 1. And I'm gonna do a weekly vlog, even though today is Friday. The vlog is gonna take place on Monday since those are my days off. Monday is my day off. I have Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday off from work if I'm not at court, but it's enough time for me to actually get like my posting. But for the remainder of the year, I will be doing a aggressive cut. Well, not necessarily aggressive cut. I lost weight before and I know how to do it. Shout out to Greg Doucette. They always say, like, get a realistic goal, which he's 100% right, because I remember when I was first losing weight, I thought that it's just gonna take me 3 months, because if anybody remember those 90 days of body transformations, like P90X and all that crap, they'll say, oh yeah, it takes only 90 days to get in shape. It's not true, especially if you weigh over 300 pounds. And me, I'm knocking on that door of it. So, my goal weight for, let's see, August, September, October, November. My goal for the end of October, before Thanksgiving comes, is to be at least 240. Now, fun thing about losing weight and gaining it and losing it again, for me, I always lifted weights, so lifting weights is not an issue. Like, I know how to maintain muscle. Like, I can rep out 225 for 30 reps with no problem, which I notice a lot of people struggle just to hit that. Like, my warm-up weight on a bench is 245 for 15, 2 sets of 15. That is my warm-up weight. But I'm saying all this to say this, like, I don't care about losing muscle mass. Never really cared about it, because I know how I look underneath this. I know I'm pretty shredded. Even at my leanest, people used to think I was on gear, which never was. I done everything by intermittent fasting and running and lifting weights. Like during COVID, I was in the best shape of my life. Like the best shape of my life. So you can go on my Instagram, you can look and see, and you can see all that stuff. But anyhow, not to go off on a tangent. For the next 3.5 months, because Thanksgiving is coming up and I want to be able to enjoy that with my family, at least for that day. For 3.5 months, my goal is to lose 40 pounds. So if I'm 283 now, my goal is to be 243 by Thanksgiving. And I think that's a realistic goal, but we're gonna see if we're gonna get there. All right, peace. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm not really doing this for money, because yeah, I know I'm not gonna really make money on this for real, but I just want to keep this as a vlog to keep me focused and get back into the swing of things like I used to be. But, and also follow my Instagram at Covil92, Covil92, C-O-V, as in Victor, I-L, 92. All right, talk to y'all Monday.